Hi, in this quick video I'm going to show you how to turn this boring standard button like this one here, create account now, into something really fancy and good looking that grabs the attention of the visitor. It's pretty easy actually. What I'm using here right now is Firefox latest version, and I'm using a plugin in Firefox that's called, let me just quickly show this to you. There we go, Firebug. That's the latest version also, Firebug plugin. I would highly suggest you do this also in Firefox with the Firebug plugin. Okay, let's get back to how I did it. So I click now on the button, right click, and choose, well, it's off the camera, but down here it says inspect element with Firebug. I click on that and it opens up this nifty little HTML editor. Let's scroll a little bit higher here so I see the button again. Now, I did this actually before already. Let me just remove what I had done before. Okay, so now I click here on the code somewhere and I say, again off camera, new attribute. Enter style equals, and then just put something in to get started. Let's say font dash size and then colon, let's say 28 pixels. So now I just changed the font size of this button to 28 pixels. Looks already a lot better, doesn't it? Now, what we can do now here is go here on this side where it says element style and add additional things. Let's say, for example, we want to make the whole button a little wider. So width, colon, and then let's say 340 pixels, something like that. Okay, you see how it's now a little bit off center. It's a little bit too far over here. Let's adjust that. We do that by making the position of this button relative and then giving it a little bit of left minus 15 pixels. Okay, now we can actually make it a bit wider. And what we can do here in Firebug, we highlight this field and just simply use the arrow keys, the cursor up and down keys to adjust it until we like it. Let's say, for example, 350 pixels. That looks good. So now we have this button nice and big and really getting attention on their create account now. Now what we can do next is to give it like a hover over effect. One thing that I'm missing here, for example, is if I go over it, the cursor doesn't change into a hand, right? It would be nice if we hover over it to show us that we can actually click that button there. Let's do that by adding that. I think it's cursor, let's see. Yeah, cursor, column, and then actually you can also use up and down to look through the different things that are available. Pointer. Now if I go with the mouse, it changes into a hand. Now I know I can click it. What else can we do? I recommend that you also give it like a hover over effect. If you go with the mouse over, it changes the color slightly. That's also easy to do. We simply go over here in the code again and click anywhere here, choose again off camera, new attribute. And this one is called on mouse over equals. And basically what we can put in here is a JavaScript call, and we use this to change the style color. I believe this is this style. Style background equals, and then in single quotation marks, let's try gray. I'm not sure how that's gonna look like this. And get out of this field. Yeah, that doesn't look so great. And as you notice, it stays gray now. What else could we do to give it some effect? Oh yeah, instead of gray, actually let's leave this gray, but we need to put a second one in. Let's put a second, another new attribute. On mouse out equals, and then again, this style background equals, again, spelling is important. Nothing, just like double quotations twice in a row. Okay, so now when we go with the mouse over it, it turns into the gray, the hover over effect. If you go out with the mouse, it becomes again the default color. And obviously you might probably want to change around a bit, like, maybe gray is not the best choice. And also we can, give it other effects instead of using background. Basically, you can change any of the styles here. Let's say, for example, let's try something else. Instead of the background that we change, we're gonna make this so that the font becomes bold. Font weight, standard here, and on top, let's have a look where it is. On mouse over, there it is. Font weight equals bold. Let's have a look how that looks like. Okay, that didn't do it the way I wanted. Let me just quickly look it up. What I did wrong. Let's see. CSS JavaScript font weight. Google is our best friend. Let's have a quick look. Font weight property. Okay, so it's font weight without the dash. That's how you write it in JavaScript, in the JavaScript call. Let's go back here, correct this quickly up. So instead of font dash weight, which is the one that you use directly in CSS, by the way, that's a command. In the JavaScript call on top here, we just make this font weight with where the word weight is capitalized and no dash in between. Okay, let's have a look. Now if I go with the mouse over, it becomes a little bold. If I go out, it becomes standard again. So I can really tell, okay, here's the button. That's how quickly you can change the regular standard default button in something nice and no images necessary at all. Okay, thanks a lot for watching this video and have a great day.